Hello there, my name is Francis Akeredolu, co-founder of Greater Global Logistics Service with our head office in Ogba, Ikeja. I want to briefly speak with you about how to start a courier business. Courier business is very lucrative and it doesn't require a lot of capital to start with, especially if you're not going to start it on a very large scale. For instance, we have different levels of courier service. We have metro courier service, which only cover a particular city. Let's say you are in Lagos and you only want to focus on Lagos, deliver within Lagos. That's a metro service. You can focus within Abuja or within Port Harcourt or even within Kaduna town. However, before you start, there are some level of things you need to consider. Number one is to identify the level by which you want to operate. Logistics is a very large services. It consists of both cargo, courier cargo, haulage. We have import and export. We have third-party verification. We have quality service management and all that. So we're talking about only one aspect of it now, which is courier. You need to determine which level by which you want to operate. Second is to get your funding ready. Of course, even if you don't want to buy anything at all, you need a bike. You need to understand what the regulation says about the kind of bike you need to operate in a particular location. For instance, in Lagos, in Port Harcourt, in Abuja, and in Edo State, only 200cc capacity of bike is allowed to do delivery within the state. But for other states, you can still use the normal Bajaj bike you use for Okada for your delivery. Another thing you need to focus on after your funding is to acquire the necessary equipment. The necessary equipment also include your bike, includes the rider's helmet, we include the box at the back of the bike, we include the safety boot, we include your raincoat, we include your airway bill, we include several types of other things you need to follow your client. Before you venture into this, let me also speak about getting your finances together. You need to understand the income and expenditure that may come in your way so that you don't run at loss. You need to understand the markets you're going into, understand how many deliveries you can make in a day, how much will you generate in a month so that you can control both your cost and your income. Then you need to build and develop a good business plan, very, very good business plan. How do you want to market? Where do you want to market? Do I want to station in Balogun market? Do I want to go to Area market, Aba, and just do delivery within? Do I want to go to trade fair and do delivery? Don't forget, we have people in the business already. So you need to carve out a niche for yourself to say, this is what I want to do. You can even say, I want to deliver food. We have people that deliver only food. Some deliver only pizza. Some deliver only fresh vegetables. So you need to understand which part of the business you want to focus on. Another thing you need to understand is to understand the regulations, the letter and spirit behind the regulations, the laws that guide the courier service business in Nigeria. We have government agency called Courier Regulatory Department that regulates all the activities of courier service in Nigeria. You need to go there and parley with them. To acquire courier license is not cheap. Minimum is about 1 million, between 500,000 to 3 million, depends on the level you intend to operate. For Lagos Metro, it may be up to 500,000. To serve the entire Southwest region, you need to have up to ₦1 million. Then to do the national, the entire Nigeria, you may be required to pay up to ₦2 million, if not more than that. So you need to make up your mind how much and how long you're willing to go. As you also know that most businesses these days are driven by technology. So you need to make up your mind if you want to buy off-the-shelf technology that you can easily deploy, or you want to build an ERP for yourself, the one you can sit down with your developer, that's quite expensive. So we advise someone coming inside to get off the shelf. You know, there are a lot of developers who has already built it, and they can sell to you at a price that's very fair. Then you can customize it. These days, everybody wants to make order from their living room, from their offices, from wherever they are. They don't have to be calling and chasing around with phone. Another aspect, which is, I'm rounding it up now, is get staff that's going to work for you and work with you, because bad staff can ruin your business. Some of them can run away with your bike and your laptops and stuff like that you need in the office. So you need to get a driver that understand the environment, that understand corners and streets, you know, in this whatever office or state. Now, do you have to get an office? That's a question. If you're starting and you don't have a lot of money, there's absolutely no need for you to get an office, especially if you have online presence on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, and all that. You can reach your customer, you can call them up, get people to buy into your service, and then your dispatch riders or driver can execute on the road. Most people who start the business start from their living room. Some start with their bedroom, some start at their backyard, and then when they have money, they can move into a befitting office and start growing the business. Of course, you need to create a handbill, you need to create a business card, so that when you go out to speak to people about your business, you have what to talk. Then you need to give people receipts. You need to find a way to give invoices, because you're going to have corporate clients, you're going to have individual clients. You know, all these must be put together in a manner that's going to make the business a lot more profitable. However, question I ask myself: can I even start this business if I don't have money at all? Say I don't have money to buy a bike, I don't have money to, a lot of money to put into it. Well, the answer is yes. Why? Apart from printing your LE bill, get your manifest, and all that, you can partner with an existing logistics company that already have this equipment handy. To buy a bike is not cheap, it's about 378,000. That includes registration, licenses, and all that. So you will need to partner with those who already have. You can sell. Selling is the easiest part of it. You need to get up every morning as a business owner and dress up and go into offices and ask them to give you business. And of course, you must have had something like service level agreement with the organization you intend to do business with. Maybe they deliver from point A to point B for 500 naira. You can resell to your client for 700 naira. And then when they pay, you can make your margin of it. If you're disciplined, you can save up this money until you have your own equipment. So it's quite simple, but I will not advise you to get into it if you don't have adequate training. There are tons of documents online. There are tons of videos like the one you're watching right now on Life Makeover. You can watch them over and over again. There are other videos you can also watch that teaches you, that teach you about how to manage your finances and a whole lot more that can help you. And I believe that if you put a lot of energy into it, you're going to be successful in it. Thank you very much. Once again, my name is Akeredolu. Have a great day.